So, you're in self-improvement. Well done, man. How long's it been? A year? 2 years? 3? 6? So you probably started off watching Hamza or maybe even like Ice Cold JT. You started like working out, meditating, even trying to drink more water. You know, just aiming to have that perfect lifestyle with like productivity and continuous improvement. But it's been some time now since you've like really hit a new milestone. You're starting to feel a little bit stagnant because, you know, you've been doing the right things, pushing yourself to your limits, trying out new things, being consistent for the most part. But you still haven't got those results that, you know, you were promised that you would get. And you're still not where you want to be. And it may even feel like you're starting to lose yourself, the parts of you that truly made you. And the truth is, if you're not really benefiting from self-improvement, it might be time to take a break. So my self-improvement story is nothing special. Probably not like you. I started out as, you know, a skinny, insecure young man who had no real interest or, you know, goals or aspirations. And that was until I was introduced to the concept of improving yourself. Suddenly my eyes were open to a world where, you know, you could exchange instant gratification for things that weren't as fun but benefit you in the long term. And for me, this made sense. I was thinking, okay, don't do the bad thing now, do the good thing now, and then I'll get good things later, right? It makes sense. So like you, I watched lots of self-improvement videos, the Hamzas, the Obi Vincents, the Cole Hastings of the world. And, you know, I felt motivated. I'd watch it, be like, okay, cool, like I can do this. And that's what I did. I started doing the habits. I started working out, I started meditating, I started journaling, I started reading. I was dedicated, driven, and, you know, had that, you know, newfound, you know, motivation to just go after my goals and be consistent until one day you wake up and it's just like, okay, I've been doing the right thing for so long now and I still haven't, you know, reached where I want to be. And this led to me losing motivation. I've got to be honest, like when you're not getting the results that you feel like the work you're putting in should get, it is unmotivating. It's also quite frustrating. But this frustration led me to realizing something about self-improvement. And the most important part is the self. So not losing the parts of you that make you you. Because what happened is that I traded all my, you know, bad habits that maybe weren't bad, but just didn't align with my vision of what self-improvement was. So I stopped, you know, making time for my friends and family. I stopped doing the hobbies that I really enjoyed. I stopped playing video games for a period. I stopped, you know, watching anime for a period. And these things, they didn't really help me feel any happier, like getting rid of them. I know for some people that might be different. They may feel, you know, these things are holding them back. But for me, they were just like my little hobbies that I used to enjoy. And I thought, in order to get to the next level that I wanted to reach, I had to give them up completely. Because the whole part of self-improvement is to become the best version of yourself. And for me, a big part of what makes you yourself are the things that you enjoy. The things that you do that no one has to pay you to do because you genuinely enjoy it. So you don't want to like give up your uniqueness and the things you enjoy just for productivity. Because it gets to the point where if self-improvement isn't actually benefiting your mental health anymore, because it's like put you in a rut where you're, you know, just frustrated all the time, it may be time to take a break and refresh. And you know, before you go crazy, I'm not saying, you know, to become a complete degenerate and, you know, just start sitting in your room smoking weed all day and touching your wiener. I'm not saying any of that. It's just, so before you know, whip out the hub, just relax, man. Relax, bro. So what I'm saying is give yourself some balance. You know, the things that you enjoy doing, it could literally just be spending time with your friends, spending time with family, just chatting shit with your friends for a bit. Like, these are things you have to completely get rid of in order to improve yourself. Because if anything, these things are a part of what makes you you. But what is key is finding a balance in these things. Because, you know, striving to become like a productivity machine who is, you know, always just focus on his goals 24/7. If you do this and neglect the things that actually make you happy, you're gonna just hit a wall and you're gonna crash hard. Because becoming the best version of yourself looks different for all of us. Because we're all different people and we're all inherently different. You need to remove the vision that you have of the best version of yourself, which is most likely just a copy and paste of someone else. The best version of yourself doesn't look a certain way. It's literally just you being the best that you can be. There is no like one way that looks. So don't base your success off of how success looks in other people. Because we're all on our own journeys and living our own unique lives. Like no one else has your life. No one else has my life. So how can our best versions all look the same? Because you're not Hamza, you're definitely not me, you're not that guy, and you're not any of the other content creators that you watch. So yes, you can still be on self-improvement and enjoy your hobbies. You can still be on self-improvement and play video games. You can still watch anime. You can still play and watch football. As long as it's in moderation and it still allows you to, work towards your goals, then there's no problem with it, is there? So for anyone in self-improvement out there, keep this in mind. Do the hard work, do the right things, push your limits, but keep your identity, because it is self-improvement after all.